gatihi gurumeva bhaje gurunaiva sahasmi namo gurave na guro paramam shishurasmi guro matirasti guro mama pahi guro gurureva gatihi gurumeva bhaje gurunaiva sahasmi namo gurave na guro paramam shishurasmi guro matirasti guro mama pahi guro gurureva gatihi gurumeva bhaje gurunaiva sahasmi namo gurave na guro paramam shishurasmi guro matirasti guro mama pahi guro. So today we are here to discuss the letter writing and essay writing. So let us discuss essay writing today. Okay, so let us see how it goes. I have not prepared anything to present to you because we have agreed to make this a practical class. Okay, I was about to ask you to write something and present, but that will be very like childish kind of getting corrected like that. So I thought let us work directly here. Let us just discuss how to go about the things. Let us see how it goes. If you require a written concept and all that, then we can do something. I have some ready-made essays which I can share with you. But before that, I wanted you to like be freely telling some points. Like if you are given something, then how will you speak upon it? Okay. So before we start, let me give you some important points about an essay. How should an essay be? Like in this level, in the Anuvada Pradeepa level, we are not talking about any kind of like a professional essay, like we are writing in an IAS exam or where some interview like that. We are not discussing. We are discussing very basic essay, very basic essay. Okay, it's in Telugu it is called vyasam. In Hindi, it is called Nibandha Lekhanam. In Sanskritam, it's called Prabandha. Prabandha. Okay. So Prabandha Lekhanam. Prabandha is an essay. Or Prastavaha. We also say Prastava. Write a paragraph regarding something. Okay. Mostly you are asked to write some 10 to 15 sentences. Not more than that. Just 10 to 15 sentences regarding a topic. So in 10 to 15 sentences, we don't have an introduction, a building up, a closer. Okay, like we do development of a subject. How do we develop it? First we introduce. Okay, first we introduce the subject. Then the second level we develop it. We just give some details about it. And the third, we are all elders only, but for the completeness, I'm just telling these points. So anytime we cannot just randomly start, like if I ask to tell about Swatantrata Dinotsavam, so we'll start like what will be a good start will be India got independence on like August 15th, 1947. And on that commemoration, we celebrate every year. We do so and so things. And what we do, we'll write the next. This will be the opening statement. So the opening statement should always be a beginner one. It should not be a British ruled India and from them we got independence. We cannot start that way. So we should first mark what is an Independence Day. So basically answering what will be the first opening sentence of any essay. Okay, even when the things are very obvious, like at this point you will be given topics like Dhenuhu, Pustakam, Griham. Okay, all the simple topics you will get. Okay, for which in fact the simple topics are difficult to define, isn't it? So Griham, how will you start? Where will you start? So Griham is a place where we live in, okay, where we live with a family, or it has some rooms, it's a building, and then we make it a home by our stay. All that we write, okay. So such and such opening statements will be some. They say that opening statement is the very, like it is going to give us the most beautiful effect. Some openings should be like some people open with some quotation. Some people open with a very general statement, very something that is very essential of the whole essay. Okay, some reflective essays and other like subtler subjects will be there. Then they open with a concluding statement sometimes, like what they want to discuss in the whole essay, they write the opening statement that way. But the opening statement should be very beautiful, very compact, and very like the like a inviting one to read that complete essay. Okay, it should be inviting for the people to write the essay. So all these points. Then how do we develop the subject? Okay. Essay is different from a story. Okay, story is something we create, but essay is something that is already there and we are writing an elaboration about that subject, isn't it? Like we write about a computer. Then we say computer makes our works easy. It's a machine. It's a machine that helps us do lot of activities, lot of things like that we introduce, and then we start writing computers were discovered. So what is the aspect of computers that you are, because it's a very big topic. So what are the aspects of it that you are going to elaborate? So is it the usage of computers? Is it the advantage of computers? Is it some particular like software in the computers, or the disadvantages of a computer, like effect of computers on the personal life, or in the like in revolution by computers? Look what topic you have chosen. So in that, if it's very general, then you can touch all of it a little bit. If it's a general essay, then you have more scope to touch any points that you like, but it should be samagrata should be there. So in our essays, we are going to aim for this. They are general essays. We are trying to be very samagra. Okay, in that very short span also, we are going to put up as many points as possible, and we are not going to give a specific detail. Okay, so if you see that Palaghat series, that Bala Darsha, Prathama Darsha, and all those that in the Prathama Darsha, there are beautiful, like small bits. He writes some lessons. They are very beautiful pieces of Sanskrit in which he tries to give, like Surya. He writes about Surya, like in the, oh, see, the Surya is like rising and all. He tries to make it a little picturesque and presentable. But in our essay, we can write like sun rises every day from the east. Sun is the god. Sun is the giver of all. He is the source of all. Without sun, life is not possible. All kinds of these things we are going to write. Now we develop the subject in the second part, like what advantages, disadvantages, a very general thing, like sun makes the life possible, sun gives the health point of view. Then without sun, what will happen? In the third paragraph you write. In the fourth paragraph, we'll just conclude because it's a very short essay. One is the opening paragraph where we write 3 sentences maximum. And in the development paragraph, we write 4 to 5 sentences maximum. And in the third paragraph, we write 3 or 4 sentences maximum. In the concluding, only 2 lines. This is how a very beautiful essay will be looking. It will be like a short essay. It will look very beautiful. So first, we will introduce the subject. In the second, we will develop it. In the third, we'll write some special points about it. In the fourth, we will write the conclusion. Okay, so this is how it goes. So I don't have the book right now with me, excuse me for that. And I have seen a Dhenu essay in your, okay, one moment, I have a file. Just give me 1 second, I'll open the file so that I can see the topics of essays, what they have given. Okay, one moment. Yeah. So yeah, Patra Lekhanam is the last part of it. I'm happy that I have started with the essay writing, because Patra Lekhanam happens to be the next one. Okay, so Samapti. Yeah, they have written some. Okay, then I say one moment. Deepavali is there. Then, yeah. Varanasi, Kalyana Nagari, Gajaha, Deepavali, Shalayaha, Varshikotsavaha, Aham Utaha Samskrita Bhasham Patami, Udyanam Pustaka Bhandaraha. These are the topics they have given in the Abhyasa 2. And they have given some like Prabandha Rachana points they have given. Okay, so I'll just share that this thing, and I'll give you some idea on what they have written in the book. Okay, so that it will be a complete this thing. Okay, give me 1 moment. I'll just yeah, make it presentable for you. So please repeat the format. Okay. What is the format is first the beginning paragraph. There are 4 paragraphs in the short essay. First paragraph will be the opening line, which I told you it should be beautiful, compact, or something which gives the essence of the whole idea which we are going to present. All that. The second paragraph is the development. We will develop on the direction which we want. We will give some details, more details about that. In the third, we'll give the special points, like something like if we take the sun, then in the first paragraph, like sun is the source of energy, sun rises in the east, he is a god, like that. Then the second, we will write the uses of sun, like when the sun comes, the light comes, is the source of energy, the trees and all the living beings live on it, like that. In the third paragraph, we say what happens when the sun is not around. It's very cloudy, then we don't see the sun, we don't get the energy, we don't feel like working and all that. Okay, when sun is not there, it's night, it's all kind of like gloomy vatavarana and all. In the fourth paragraph, we'll give the concluding. The first paragraph will be 3 lines maximum. The second development will be 4 to 5 lines maximum. The next one will be maximum 3 lines. Then the last one will be only 2 lines concluding. So this will make from 10 to 15 lines. It will be very beautiful essay. Okay. Let us see what this this book has to say. So the whole book was given to me in this format. I am sharing that directly with you for the first time. Until now, I have been sharing the PPTs which I made. I will try to make this one also a PPT. Right. So he says an essay is a composition which expands on an idea. Okay, expands on an idea with simple and elegant sentences. That is very important because at this level we are going to be simple. Simplicity is the great, I mean, it's very difficult to be simple, you know. They tell us that the simplicity is not very easy to achieve. Okay, so and elegant. What is elegance? Which is not cheap, which is not childish. Okay, like we are not fighting for words. We are not grammatically wrong. We are not idiomatically wrong. They are elegant. Okay, elegant means which give you a very good feeling, which give you a very what a beautiful language we feel. Okay, so that is elegance. Okay, elegant sentences. They will make you stand up, not fall down. This experience I had very recently. I tell you, 2 days before, I was very like feeling very unhealthy and ill, and I was not feeling like working. Then I opened a Chandamama, like Telugu magazine. Chandamama, you all know. So in Telugu, it started very early. And I think at that time, the standards were not, in 80s, the standards were improved, but in 60s, the standards were. So it was from 60s, okay. So there was some, this thing, serial kind of thing put in one place as one PDF, and I was reading it. Such a mistake-filled story, you know, I was not feeling like reading it all. Story is okay. It's for children, it's written. So some this thing. But you know, he writes, Sramadamadudu. Shramadamadudu. But Shrama is like he wants to say he got tired. Like all the tiresomeness and that very heaviness was there upon them after the travel. For that he uses not once but many times. He uses 3 times or for Shrama Damadudu. It's a Shama and Dama and it's a Shastriya word. Then Vidhi Vishraman Lekunda. He says Vidhi and Vishrama. Vidhi and Vishrama don't go together. Okay. So Vishrama, like Akali Dappul Teliyakunda. So those such sentences are there, like he doesn't know hungry, hunger and thirst. Such kinds of sentences. So these are the examples of wrong. They are unelegant. They are not beautiful. Okay. So I underwent such a trauma when I read it. Oh my God, what am I doing? I was just holding my head. It was so difficult for me. I wanted to complete the story, what happens in it. Anyway, it was a very childish story, but still I was reading it like with all interest. Okay. But the language was not allowing me to go ahead. It happened with me. Okay. Even in your languages, even in your mother tongues or in English, you must have come across such pieces where you don't feel like it's like a bad movie, badly made movie, wrong dialogues, wrong situations, all things like, okay, that's unelegant. Okay, so that is an example. Then, before writing an essay, I'm reading this part. Before writing an essay, it is necessary to think on important issues and make a note of them. This will really help. I didn't tell you about this. So, but anyway, we discussed the structure, right? So, what to put where? If we know that, what all we know about the subject is the main thing, then arranging them in the sequence of this presentation. However big the essay may be, it has only these bindus. Because we are doing a very basic essay, we only have the small 3-sentenced and 4-sentenced paragraphs. Okay, but if you expand the same idea, you are going to deal with the same. The introduction, conclusion will remain standard, 3 sentences, 2 sentences, or whatever the size of the paragraph will be according to the, sometimes they ask us to write 2,500 words. So in that you have to think, you have to plan how many like paragraphs and all. The paragraphs will be bigger in that. But here we are writing only 15 sentences. Within 15 sentences we are writing. So what happens is within this structure only we will develop even if bigger ones. So what we will do, we will try to, okay, we'll sit and think, okay. So it's a like we will take a pustakam, okay, or pustakam. What all we can think about a book? So book is like a friend. How we will start? So books are useful. Books are made of paper. Then books are like they give knowledge. So the uses of books, the misuses of books, like the advantages and disadvantages of books, having books, life for books. So then the concluding statement and an introduction statement. Actually, introduction happens in the end, you know. When we write the PhD thesis also, they don't ask us to write introduction in the beginning. The best introduction will come in the end. Whatever book you are writing, whatever thing you are writing, the introduction statement will come in the end of the book. After you write the whole book, then only the introduction comes. This happened twice with me. Okay, so when I did my thesis also, and when I was translating one book also, I tried to write the introduction in the beginning, but it didn't come well. When I completed the book, then only the introduction was like effective. Okay, in the essay also it happens. When you keep thinking, okay, what write next, then you develop the idea and the introduction statement will come in that. Unless you have a very good grip on yourself. Okay, if you want to write the human body, like human body is like it has like so many limbs and all you will describe, but then you will go to the introduction. What should be the beginning statement? Okay, like that. So necessary to think on important issues and make a note of them in the mind. Anyway, we are not children, right? So we can make a note of them in the mind. Or if you are like very keen in not missing them, sometimes that buzz happens in our mind and we miss some parts. Oh, something I thought I forgot. So instead of that, if you make a note, okay, the uses of books. Books are for children, novels, these kinds of books are there. Whatever points you want to write, you want to write some special this thing about books. So when I conducted this thing on a books, I gave a topic and I wanted people to speak on it. So the different aspects of books had come. So one of the speakers said that she liked one particular book and she was describing that book. So I said, okay, the general things about books is one thing and telling about a specific book is one thing. So what you plan to tell, so make a note of all those points. Then an essay typically consists of 3 parts: introduction, body, and conclusion. Now this introduction, conclusion will not change. There will be only one para in the beginning, one para in the end. This body is going to be again divided. Like we say, this head and then feet, head and feet, the starting and ending. In the between, this is the big body. Okay, until the feet, until the ankles, there is one full part. So this is again divided into the upper body, the lower body, isn't it? Then the upper body will be again divided into 2 parts, the chest part, the stomach part. Then we have 2 more parts in the down until until the knees and below the knees. Like that, the body can be again divided. So what will be expanding? The body part will be expanding. The conclusion and the introduction will remain the same. The introduction should preface the subject matter, its importance, and prepare the ground for its elaboration. The body should analyze the subject, support it with examples and illustrations, and marshal the arguments to substantiate. So anyway, we are not going to do it that deeper right now, but for future it will be used. So analyze the subject. This is the keyword. Support it with examples. We are not going to be that big. And illustrations and marshal the arguments. So this will be too much far for us. We are not going to do all this. So we should analyze the subject. That is enough. The conclusion should summarize the previously stated issues. So the importance of sun cannot be underestimated. Sun is very essential part of our life. That is a concluding statement. What all you have written about sun? That's all. So without books, knowledge is not possible without books. Books are the best friends. Complete. That is conclusive. It should close the thing. I mean, after that, nothing is possible to write. Nothing is possible to think. You should make it feel in the concluding statement. Okay. Then highlight the importance and end the essay with elegance. So the ending point and the starting point both are important. Okay. So the one story I read, I just get very tempted to tell this one. This is karma, that's all. The story's name was, in Telugu it was, this is karma, that's all. The title was that. And the whole story goes on. He tells some 1.5 page story. In the end, he says, what will you call this? He ends the story with that statement. Then we look at the title without our this thing. We look at the title. I don't know why after completing the story, we once look at the title. So what will you call this? He ends with the story with that. And we look at the title. This is karma. That's all. Okay, so it was such a beautiful, I don't remember the story at all, but I remember the title and the concluding statement. It was so beautiful and so elegant that I laughed to myself. I burst out laughing when I read that. Okay, so that way it should be elegant. It should be making some effect and all. Okay. The essay may be about a place, description of animals or birds, a story, excursion or pilgrimage, autobiography, etc. So yeah, there are two kinds of essays that you might get. One will be like a general thing, like pustakam, the Surya, okay, like a mobile phone, or like why learn Sanskrit, so such things. And the second kind of things might be like excursion, pilgrimage and all. You have to create some story. Once what happened in the exam, I got an essay to write. What was it? It was about a bus journey, journey in a travel by a like crowded bus. Then I had to create some stories there. Somebody pressed my feet, like somebody pushed me. I was about to fall. So in the crowded bus, it was very like difficult. I could not give money to the conductor. My money fell down. All kinds of I had to create. So sitting in the exam hall, I created a beautiful story and just presented. So we have to be very creative regarding that. So some are to be like story-like, okay? So we have to present some events and all. So such things will be like excursion, pilgrimage, or some picnic that we go. In Sanskrit, the topics are very like decent. We don't have any. We are still not yet open into like very open topics like journey by a crowded bus. We don't have such topics in Sanskritam yet, unfortunately or fortunately. So these are the topics that they are going to cover in this level. Okay, about a place, description of animals, birds, story, excursion, autobiography, etc. Okay, so this is what. So I can't read Kannada. No. When writing an essay on cow, note the following points. And so now we will stop here. I promised you that I'll make it a practical class. So before going ahead, so he is like giving us an outline. Dhenuhu tasyaha angani, dhenushu jatayaha, dhenuna maharaha, dhenuna upayogaha, gopalaha tasya kartavyam. So he wants his essay to be in this slide. You need not make an essay in this slide. So this is how you make points. Okay. So let us now try to write an essay on Dhenu. Right now, sitting here, we will write the essay. As we thought, the introduction statement will come in the end. Let us start with the body. Okay, so start contributing your sentences. Okay, and let us then arrange them according to. I'll try to write them down. Whatever you are saying, give me some time after you say. So each one say after some time so that I write down what you are saying. And then we will try to arrange them. Okay. Is it fine for you all? Is this
Am
method?
Bhagini.
Right. So I'll write fast. I try to be as quick as possible. Okay. Right. Huh? Let us start. Whoever, like one by one. If anybody is speaking, then you only arrange. You're all good students. I know I need not call your names and make you be disciplined and all. So you yourself decide. Anybody, please start.
Dhenuhu asmakam mata iva asti.
Asmakam mata eva asti. Okay. So each one sentence.
Asmakam mata eva asti.
Mata eva asti. Okay. Right. I've written. Yeah. Next sentence. I'm writing only sentences. I'm not writing names of yours. Okay. Anybody can contribute. Yeah.
अस्याः चत्वारः पादाः सन्ति.
Okay. Next sentence.
Ekam lambam puchham cha.
Ekam lambam puchham cha. Okay. Next.
Dhenu is a satvika prani.
Dhenuhu satvika prani asti.
Asti.
Anglam mastu. No Anglei bhasha.
धेनु हरितानि तृणानि खादन्ति.
1 minute. Dhenuhu. What trunani?
हरितानि तृणानि खादन्ति.
Haritani trunani khadati. Okay.
Bhagini gudadikam khasadikam cha khadati.
Gudadikam ghasadikam cha khadati.
Dhenuhu gauhu iti namantaram vidyate.
Gauhu iti namantaram dhenoho vidyate. Very good.
तस्याः द्वे शृङ्गे वर्तते.
Dve shrunge. Very good. Vartete.
Okay, I will start the statement with the Dhenum vina asmakam jivanam ashakyam. This is my starting statement.
This can be concluding statement.
Okay.
Yeah, because in the introduction we have to give something introducing.
Okay.
It's a concluding one, but it's not a saramsham, isn't it? Like saramsha bhuta statement is not this. Okay.
Dhenunam kshiram sarvesham pathyam bhavati.
Very good, very good. 1 minute. Dhenunam kshiram pathyam bhavati. Yes, next one.
धेनुः बहवः वर्णानि सन्ति. They are having different colors.
No, Sanskritam only. Different colors.
Yes. तस्याः विविधानि वर्णानि सन्ति.
Vividhani varnani. Okay. Dhenoho vividhani varnani.
धेनोः वर्णानि सन्ति.
Right. Very good.
गोपालः सायं प्रातः गावः दुग्धं दोग्धि.
Sayam pratah cha gopalaha gavaha dugdham dogdhi. Very good.
Bhagini dhenoho dve shringe
Vartete. That has come. Tasyaha dhenu. Somebody told it.
Bhagini, can I say shloka?
1 moment. Shloka. What shloka?
That we learned in level 2 about Dhenuhu.
We can use shlokas also, but in the short essays, it's not very much recommendable. One shloka is okay, but shlokas only show, you can use part of it. If you are very fan of quotations, yes, I didn't write about quotations there. I didn't tell about. If you want quotations, then you can write very one small part of it. Okay?
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah. For now, we will avoid it. For now, anyway, quotations is our wish. Want to write in the 3rd paragraph.
धेन्वां सर्वे देवाः सन्ति.
Dhenau sarve devaha santi. Okay. Yes, somebody else.
धेनौ लोकस्य मातरः.
Rama Bhagini, you have told multiple sentences, I think. Okay.
धेनोः लोकस्य मादरः अस्ति.
They know why.
धेनुः
Mata.
माता अस्ति. माता अस्ति.
धेनुः अस्माकं अनुपयोगिनी वस्तूनि खादति, अमृततुल्यं क्षीरं ददाति.
Very good, very good. Khadati amritatulyam.
धेनोः क्षीरात् तक्रं नवनीतं तक्रं प्राप्यते.
Navanitam takram cha prapnumaha.
घृतम् अपि
घृतं
घृतमपि.
घृतमपि प्राप्नुमः.
दधि
तानि विना भोजनं रसमयं न भवति एव.
तानि विना भोजनं रसमयं न भवति.
वयं भारतीयाः गाः पूजयामः.
Okay, let us stick to one sentence each because others also should get chance. Okay, those who are, I know most of you are very capable, but I want everyone to speak. That is the niyama of the class, that everyone must participate. Some should not give others chance and just sit silent. Oh, they will do it. Why we spend our energies? Don't think like that. Please participate. Try to tell one sentence. Everybody, I'm not checking who is speaking what, but I'm hearing somebody is repeating. So I wish others also spoke. Okay. Yeah.
Gomayam, Gomutram, Gogrutam, Dadi, Kshiram, cha Panchagavyamiti Prakyatam.
Very good. Gomayam, Gomutram, Godadhi, Gokshiram. And one more you said? Cha Panchagavyamiti
घृतम्
Godrutam.
Oh, Gritam, right. Gritam cha Panchagavyamiti Prakyatam. Right. Okay. Let me count the sentences. Give me one moment. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. We got exactly 20 sentences. Very good. And you almost told in the sequence when you were presenting, I observed that we have nothing to arrange. Okay. So, go dhenu asmakam mata iva asti or eva asti is also very good. Dhenu kachit sadhu jivi asti. That also is okay. Okay. Dhenu is a domestic animal. Okay. Oh, dhenoha dvau puravu asti. Kuravu asti, kura, okay. Like kuravu, why is dvau kuravu? Kuravu is not shrunga. Kura and shrungas are two different things. Okay, hoof. Oh, hoof. Two hoofs it has. Okay, fine. Dhenoha dvau kuravu. Okay, fine. Right. Good sentence.
विषाणु अपि
Vishanu, yeah, Kura, Vishana, and oh, there are more people. I didn't unmute them. Give me 2 more minutes. I'll just unmute all the Bhaginis and Bhratas. Then they will be able to speak.
Anuvada, Bhagini.
I'm sorry, I didn't check. Like
No, I came late. It's my mistake.
Madam, I want to tell one sentence, madam.
Yes, please tell. Yeah.
Dhenoho nayanau sundaram asti.
Nayane sundare saha.
Sundare saha.
Because Nayana is a napumsakalinga. Okay, that's
okay. Thank you.
भगिनी
Yeah.
धेनोः नवनीतं तक्रं घृतं च रुचिकरं
Swasthakaram.
हेल्दी स्वस्थकरं च भवति.
Karani. I mean, there are many things, right? Takram cha swasthakarani.
इत्यादीनि सर्वेभ्यः
Ruchikarani santi. Sarvebhyah
Svasthakaram cha.
Okay, I have tried sarvebhyah in between. Okay.
Rochante.
Rochante. Karani santi. Yes, correct. Good.
आरोग्यप्रदानि सन्ति.
Arogyapradani. Yeah, swasthakarani, swasthyakarani, swasthakarani, arogyakarani. We can use. Arogyakarani is better than swasthakarani. Okay. Nice. So this way we have completed the day. Now we will
आरोग्यप्रदानि also.
Pradani.
Uttama arogyaya.
Vayam dhenu.
Okay.
Vayam dhenuhu avashyam rakshama.
So that is a concluding statement. Dhenum avashyam rakshamaha. So that's a concluding. Dhenum avashyam rakshamaha. So that's a concluding statement. Okay, enough. Very nice. Nice sentences on cow. Okay, so I'll write the date and time 16/8/22 SSS AP class. Nice, very nice essay. Essay on cow. Nice. Now we will go to next topics. Now what he has to write, let us see. Okay, before going to that. So, yeah. Samagra prapanche dhenum kova na janati. See, such an inspiring beginning. See, you observe. Right. I'll share the sentences. I'll share it. I'll take a photograph. My writing is very bad. I'll try to type it and give you. Okay, right. Because I wrote it very fast. I'll try to type it and give you. I'll make a beautiful essay out of whatever you said only. I'll just arrange for you and give in the group. Okay. Right. Let us now read what the book has to tell us. Please mute yourselves. Okay. Some sounds are coming out. I just mute. Here.
Bhagini, this person wrote is very knowledgeable, so I can see the difference in the style of Sanskritam. So,
yes.
it's very nice.
Anyway, they will not expect that big level from the students because this is yet the first level that in the Trutiya you are just beginning to write. Until now there were individual words that you are learning. Now you are putting them together. That's why. Okay. Let us see what he has to write. I'll just make it a little bigger so that you all can see. Ativa sadhvi dhenuhu mata iva asman rakshati iti vivekinaha sarve bodhanti. So there are more than 3 ideas said in one sentence. Okay, so definitely, yeah, it's a higher pen from a higher pen that this essay is coming from. Sa chatushpat jantuhu. Sa is wrong. Sa should be there. Chatvaraha padaha dve shrunge, because he said dhenu. If it says go, then there is a male also. Male go is also go only. Bull is also go. And cow is also go. But he says dhenu, then it should be sa. The linga should be very carefully taken care of. Chatvaraha padaha dve shrunge lomayuktam langulam lambamana satsna. We all forgot about satsna. The Gangadolu. In Telugu we say Gangadolu. It is there here. Very soft. It's very like Kambala type. Gala Kambala it is also called. It's very fluffy and it's really like Kambala only. When you touch it, the go also feels very happy and we also feel very happy. Just do it like this. She'll feel very happy. She'll say, do it more, do it more. Okay, when you do it for one cow, the other cow will come near you and say, put like this, do it. Okay. So we just put like this. She'll feel very happy. So Lambamana Satsna Dhavaladayaha Varnaha Ete Gohu Sadharanaha Visheshascha Amshaha. These are all like special points about like the characterizing bindus of a go. The Satsna or the Galakambala, then these two Shrungas, then Lomayuktam, the very beautiful tail. The tail is also not like something that's hanging in the back. No, it's a very beautiful Kuchu, we say in Telugu. In the end, there will be like Kuchu kind of thing, which is like all hairy and it's becoming like this shape. Okay, so like a It's very beautiful anyway. Deshiyanam dhenunam kshiram. Now he is specifying Deshiya dhenu. Okay, it's not any dhenu. Is dhenu not feminine? Dhenu is feminine. I was talking about go. Go is, if he uses go, then it will be masculine. Somebody is again. Do you want to ask?
Vini loma yuktam ityukte kim?
Roma only loma.
Loma means world, right?
No, I'll tell you. What is called? I forgot.
Kesha.
Not Kesha.
Kesha.
These are Romanchita. We say these are Romas. I just have to check. I forgot the word. See, this is what is
Like
bad.
goosebumps.
Yeah, goosebumps we say, but when they stand up, then it's called. But there is one word for that. Roma. It's a nakaranta. Roma.
So it's like a hairy tail, you mean?
Yeah.
Longula means tail. Is that what it is?
Yeah. Roma is
it's fur, Bhagini.
the hair on the body. He's saying the hair only.
It's like
Short
furry tail.
hair on the body. Huh?
Furry tail.
Furry. Yeah, we can say that. Yeah. Okay, good. Then, so now he specifies Deshiyanam dhenunam kshiram ruchyam patyam cheti vadanti. So people say that it's patyam. Patyam is good for health. Sima dhenavaha bahukshiram yachanti. What is a sima dhenu? I don't know. In the borders, I don't know.
No, the Deshiya, that's opposite word. So we say Videshi something, no? Maybe that one.
Maybe that, I don't know. Yeah. Parantu taha alpaya sasnaya yuta mahishi tadrushya drishyante. Yeah, they are not, actually they are breeded and they are crossed with some other animal and then generated. They are not cows. Only deshis are cows. Okay. Others are not even cows. We should not call them cows. There are some animals which are generated by crossbreeding. Okay. Dhenavaha herambharavam kurvanti. Hambharavam, sorry. Hambharavam, sorry. Hambha, it's called. Okay. Saha dhvanihi shrotum madhurataraha. Dhenu aharaha alpamulyaha sulabhasya. Aharaha, we didn't discuss about ahara. What they eat, we didn't cover, isn't it?
Haritani trunani khadanti.
Trunani, we said. Haritani trunani and gudam we expressed, but not dhanyam. The pottu, the staff, no. What do you call the cover of that the grain cover? That they
The shaft.
Husk.
Or shaft. We can also say shaft.
Shaft.
Pinyakam karpas abhijani.
Punnak we say.
Yeah.
Pinyakam
and all they eat. So parantu, madhura
that oil cake also we say, no? After we remove the oil from nuts and all that.
Right. Nuts also.
That
yeah.
cake.
Correct. So why not
And
madhura?
if
Punnak is oil cake.
Oil cake, yeah.
Yeah, pinyakam is oil cake.
Oil cake.
If I may add here, this sasna, it seems among all the four-legged animals, it is the sasna which is supposed to be the characteristic differentiating aspect of the cow. So many animals have four chatushpadaha, dveshringe, pucham, sarvam asti. What is it that differentiates the cow? So when we talk about a cow, the sasna, that hanging skin thing under the neck, and also that go kanduyanam, they are very fond of, the itching is there. They love us to have that scratching, to scratch them or rub them there. So that go kanduyanam is also supposed to be a very good punya karma. Daily punya karma, seva. Yes.
Yeah, and they have hooves. The desi cows have hooves. That is also differentiating. The desi cows have hoofs. The others which are not cows, they are just plain like this. Okay, they are just
A2 cow, A1 cow, they cow.
yeah. Okay.
A2 milk and this one, yeah.
Right, right. Then Sa Shadvale Harita Truna. See, this essay is not very well arranged, isn't it?
Madam,
Huh?
okay, you said that, no? Roma Harsha Jayate.
Yes.
Adam
Yes.
water come.
Yeah.
Roma Harsha.
Yeah. Right. Right. Okay. So Madhura Tamam, why not Madhura Tamam is one question from one of the students. So it's like Madhura Taram because we are comparing with other one thing. Okay. We are not saying it's the best. When we want to say the best, then we will say Madhura Tamam. Okay. But we are comparing it with one more animal, that is Madhura Tara. That's comparative. Okay. That's why. The intention of author is to say only comparative. Now, so here he said about Kshiram. He now says about the Ravam, it's a sound. Then he comes to the Aharam. Okay. Dhenoha Aharaha Alpamulyaha Sulabhascha. Then what he eats, Harita Trunani Bhakshayati. Kasarana Madhuram Jalam Pibati. Grihe Gopalaha Shushkatrunam Pinyakam Busam Chatasya Yachati. Okay, Dohana Samaye Tasyaha Puraha Busadhikam Katyam Tapayati Gopalaha. The Gopala is very kind of very intelligent, isn't it? So what he does is he puts some ahara, so the cow is busy eating and he takes all the milk. Okay, so Dohana Samaye. Tad bhakshayanti sa madhuram kshiram yachati. So we find that other sentences are not that tough as the beginning sentences. You see, there are only 3 words, 4 words. Dhenavaha hambharavam kurvanti, 3 words. Sima dhenava bhakshiram yachanti, 3 words. Okay, sadvanihi shrotum madhurataraha, 4 words. Okay, sa shadvale haritani trunani bhakshayati, 4 words. So after you see, they have become simple sentences. It's not that tough for you to even learn and
Understand.
Understand.
Shadvale ityukte kim bagini?
Shadvala is also like the Harita Truna. Very, very soft Komala Truna is called Shadvala. Okay. Shadvala means like this plain lands where the soft grass is there. Kasarana Madhura.
For Ganesha we
Durva kind of, yeah, very soft ones. Yeah. Then Vatsaha Pratamam Dhenoho Stanat Dugdham Pibati. Tatah Gopalaha Bhuma Upavishya Vamahaste Janunoha Madhye Bhuma Uva Patram Stapayitva Dakshina Hastena Patre Gam Kshiram. This is a very long sentence.
This is a complex one.
Complex, yeah. Gopalaha, what he does is first Vatsaha Pratamam Dhenoho Stanat Dugdham Pibati. After that, Tataha Gopalaha Bhuma Upavishya
Vamahaste Janunoha
Vamahaste, second part. Janunoha Madhye or Bhumauva. So here, until here, Vamahaste Janunoha Madhye is one part. Bhumauva Patram Stapayitva, third part. Okay, then fourth part is Dakshina Hastena Patre Gam Kshiram Dokti. So there are 5 parts in this sentence. Okay. So that you should have an idea what exactly you want to say. Then you can compose the words in that order. But start with one mistake in the language for people do is they start with kartari and end with karmani. Or start with karmani and with kartari. Okay, so be careful about the karta being in Trutiyana, karta being in Prathama. If karta is in Prathama, it's a kartari prayoga. If karta is in Trutiya, then karmani prayoga. Then use a karmani dhatu there or karmani pratyaya there. Either krudantarupa or tingantarupa, use karmani in the end. If you have started with tena iti. Okay, if you have started with tena, the Trutiya, then. So this you should be very careful. This is the very big mistake that the students do very often. Please unmute me. Rajaramanji, I unmuted you. I don't know why you are not taking it. Like, okay, let me again try.
No. That my network is going, and so I'm getting again when I'm joining it.
Acha,
My fault. Fault
Oh.
is at my end.
No.
Madam, that
Can you?
the process you so told, it is given a contuyanai. அப்புறம் வந்து தம்ஷானி வாரணவ். That is removing the insects or something like that. அப்புறம் through
Right.
Bhagini, should it be Janunoho or Janvoho? Like Guroho, Gurvoho?
It is Januni. So that's why Janunoho. Januhu, Januni, Januni. So that's why Janunoho. Then after that it becomes like the Guru only, isn't it? Guruvoho. It should be Janu.
No, this is
Januhu, Janavaha. Janvoho.
Januho, this isn't it Shashti Dvivachanam here?
Shashti Dvivachan.
Only. It should be Janu. I don't know. I have to check. I don't know. Janu no, Januni.
Maybe both the forms are allowed, I guess.
Both are allowed. Okay, fine. Thank you. Janvoho, Janunoho, both are allowed. Okay, Madhunoho.
No,
like
we'll check it.
Janunoho, maybe that's right.
It's not allowed. Let me check.
Madhu. See, Akaranta Napumsaka is like Akaranta Pumlinga, but not Ikaranta and Ukaranta. They go separately. That's why like Madhunoho. Madhu is the standard Ukaranta, isn't it? That's why Janunoho. Correct.
Prime Minister Yojana put what's in the front.
Please mute yourself, please. Okay. I'm muting everyone. I'm sorry, some other sounds are coming. Right. So, so all the sentence done. Dohananantaram punarekavaram vatsam kshirapanaya munchati. Again, after that, he leaves one more time. Prabhata kalaha sayankalashcheti dvau dohana samayo. Now he is going to the other details. Gopalaha uttama maharam dattva gam poshayet. See, is there any connection? Sometimes he talks of food. Sometimes he talks of dohana. Okay. So this should not be the proper writing. He is giving you both things in one go. Okay. So then Palanena na kevalam jivika kintu manava vargasya eva mahan upakaraha bhavati. Sure, I agree. Goha dugdham ativa madhuram pathyam bhavati. 1 minute. Yeah. Pathyam ja bhavati. Taptam dugdham kavoshnam kritva pibanti. Okay. Atanchanena kshiram dadhi bhavati. Dadhi pushtikaramithi sarve vadanti. Dadnaha mathanena navanitam takram cha labhyate. Tapanena navanitam dhrutam bhavati. Dhrutena vardhate buddhihi. Etani sarvani vastuni manushyasya ahara rupani. Gomayena karisham bhavati. Asmakam purvajaha gobhaktaha asan. Shri Krishna Gopalanam akarot. Dilipadayah Chakravartinah api gosevam akurvan. Gavaha Vishwasya Mataraha. Vayam sarvepi gosevam karavama. Go santateha abhivriddhim karavama. Go plus. So this is a very beautiful concluding idea. Do you observe it? Here. Okay, so this is Gavaha Vishwasya Matara. From here the conclusion starts. Okay, so I don't really feel that these sentences are very important. Okay, so from here to here, I'm not very comfortable with the idea. We want to write about go, then we will write about go. Like you students have mentioned that Panchagavyam and all, that is good. And all that is used in the yajnas and yagas, that point also we can make. Okay, so until here it was okay, but we have to rearrange the sentences a little more.
Bhagini, go and Dhenu, are they the same? Or go stands for both bull and cow?
No. Go stands for both bull and cow, but Dhenu stands for only cow.
Only, correct. Agree. If that is the case, so we are bringing in the go towards the end, Gomayena and all this. So does it fit this context is my question. I don't know.
Yeah, why go is also female? Why doesn't it fit? When we say go, it also is female. It can also be male. If you want to tell about male also, you can say go. If you want to tell female also, you can say go. Why not? It means both, then we can use for both. There is nothing wrong in that. Okay.
I mean, I was wondering whether we can replace the go with the denu.
Not necessary.
Denoho dugdam instead of goho dugdam.
No, it's not wrong. It means both. So for both we can use. For denu also we can use.
And then the second comment on this one, Janunu step was, it is declined like Madhu Sabda, so it has to be Janunu, not Guruvoho.
Right. It doesn't imitate Guru. That's what I remembered myself.
It imitates Madhu, Madhuni. So
only Akaranta will imitate the Pumlinga, not others. Ikaranta, Ukaranta don't imitate the Pum. That's right. Okay.
Bhagini, what is interesting is this mridu, that is also Ukaranta Napunsaka Shabda. Mridu, mriduni, mriduni. There in the Shashti and Saptami Dvivachane, we have both mridunoho, mridvoho.
Because it is a Visheshana pada, it's not a Napumsaka pada. Mridu is a Visheshana. We have all forms for it. So Stri will become
it is given. Okay. Here, but in that Shabda Rupa Sangraha book, it is given as Napunsaka, Ukaranta Napunsaka.
They gave only that particular form, but otherwise Mridu is a Visheshana.
Okay.
Dadhi is a Nitya Napumsaka, Madhu is a Nitya Napumsaka, but not Mridu. Guru, they also give Guru, Kartri also they gave in Napumsaka, but that does not mean that it's only in Napumsaka. Okay, for practice they gave the forms because it goes a little, it has alternate forms, that's why they have given it as one of the. In Satarupa Sangraha, what they did was they gave general words, they gave special words, they gave the variety showing words, and they gave like Rama and Deva, both they give. Like Rama will show Ramena, Deva will show Devena, so they gave both. So there is an idea why they gave all those words. Okay, it's a very beautifully brought out book. Okay, because it has an alternate form, they gave it separately. Okay. Guru Shabda also, it's Pumlinga and Napumsakalinga also. Napumsakalinga has double forms again. It has Vikalpa forms. Okay. Fine. So we have discussed one essay lively. We have discussed what is an essay, how it should be. And then we have discussed the essay that is given in the book. We have seen that some more rearrangement is needed. The sentences are sometimes complex, sometimes simple, but it's an interesting essay that he has written. He has touched other points as along with the go, along with the Dhenu. He has also he has also put other ideas along with the Dhenu. Okay. So we can do one more thing, like what more we can add to this essay, we can discuss that. So how I will start, I will start, no, usually not I, but usually the grammar people will start with Dhenu is formed by this dhatu and this pratyaya. It's a Strilinga pada, Falana, it starts. So I have read many essays which want to, if even we want to tell about Bhakti, Bhakti arises from Bhaj Dhatu and Ktin Pratyaya, and it's a feminine word. That is a very beautiful starting. It's a very neutral starting, introducing the word. Okay, so you can start with that. So we will see Dhenu in the Shabdakalpadruma, what he has to say. Give me just one moment, I'll describe you that. Oh my. Yeah. Right. Dhayati ledhi sutan dhiyate vatsaihi itiva. Dhet pane itiva dhenuhu. Okay. So this is how he says in the Shabdakalpadruma. I'll share the screen with you so that you also can enjoy it. I used colon this one. So this is how he says. This is how I start. Like I really like that beginning. So whatever word is given to you, like pustakam also is there. Then you can go to Shabdakalpadruma. You can see what pustakam arises from. You can start. That's a very neutral and very happy beginning for any essay. Okay, so you can write Dhayati lady sutam dhiyate vatsairiti va dhenuho, or Dhenuhu shabdaha dhet pane iti dhatoho nuhu iti pratyayam
Unadi pratyaya, right?
Yeah. Iti unadi, yeah. Okay, so unadi pratyayam sayujya nishpannam padam, like that you can start. Dhenuhu iti navaprasuta gauhu, navaprasuta dhenuhu. But we used it for general dhenuhu also. Okay, and then the second thing you can add is the paryaya padas for dhenu. Okay, here I don't see them. In Shabdakalpadruma, you know, I will tell you one more rahasyam. Shabdakalpadruma actually is not a dictionary; it's an encyclopedia. Okay, so in Shabdakalpadruma, you have lot of details about each thing. Okay, you can take lot of ideas from there.
He has given two, Paryayaha Navasutika. They are Navaprasutika, it is Shabdaratma.
Not this one. I'll tell you. What Go has, I'll tell you where other place we have those one. So he says Daniya Dashadhenavo Yatha. So now he is giving you can see the topic markers in the Shabdakalpadruma. Okay, so what are the 10 dhenus that we can give as dana? After that, Atha Kapila Dhenu Danadi Phalam. Now what you get from the Dhenu Dana Phalam? After that, he goes to, now here the topic ends. Then Ekadasha Prakara Kapila Lakshanam. Now he comes to the Dhenu Lakshanas. This is somewhere useful points will come. Suvarna Kapila Purvam Dvitiya Gaura Pingala Tritiya Chaiva Raktakshi Chaturthi Guda Pingala, like that. Okay. Some lakshanas they have given. So here again topic ends. Now, Atha Ubhaya Mukhi Dhenu Danadi Vidhana. Now we will not get much points from here. Now we will just scroll until this comes. So here it ends. Shudrat Kapila Pratigrahe Dosha. Some more other Shastriya things. I'm not very happy with this. So again, some more Shastriya things. Then here he says, Atha asanna prasava kapila dana phala. When it's prasava doing, then if you do dana, what happens? Then go sharire devata nivesha. This is again useful point. So danteshu maruto devo. In the dantas, maruti is there. Which devata is there in which part? So you can write these points. Just open them. Open the shlokas, make sentences present. That's all. You need not even construct your own sentences. It's a rahasya. Don't tell anyone. Okay. It's a beautiful rahasya I'm telling you. Okay. So I do it in my essays. I take some ideas from here as well. When I write essays, I take some ideas. I open these sentences. I do it a lot. Okay. When like, not that I don't have ideas, but these are like authentic ideas, which I can, with closed eyes, I can take. Okay. So, Dhenunam danteshu marutaha devaha nivasati. Dhenunam jihvayam saraswati nivasati. Kura madhye gandharvaha nivasanti. Kuragreshu pannagaha nivasanti. Sarvasandhishu sadhyaha chandradityau tu lochane. Lochane chandradityau nivasataha. Like that, you can make a sentence that you can present. So until here, it is the Varaha Purana. So here completes the description. So we got at least 3 topics that are helpful for us in the Shabdakalpadruma. Now we will go to Gauhu.
This is very interesting, Bhagini.
Yeah. So Gauhu.
Bhagini, thank you for disclosing this ragasya. Very nice, interesting.
No, that's part of learning.
It's a treasure, madam.
That's a part of learning.
Yes. So you'll get a lot of strength, you know. Yeah, we will win the world. Okay, we'll write very wonderful essays. We need not depend upon what the book has given us or what some standard essay books will give us. We'll get some more ideas from here. Okay. And here, see, I was talking about these Paryaya Padas. Okay. So pungoho paryayah anadvan iti drashtavya strigoho paryayah. So many see until here. These are all the paryaya padas. Let me read. Strigoho paryayah. Maheshi, Saurabheyi, Usra, Mata, Shringini, Arjuni, Agniya, Rohini, iti amaraha. So we cannot use this, of course. We cannot use this one. It's not very popular. So we can use this Usra, somewhat popular. Saurabheyi, it will be. Like when I write go essay, then what I do is I use these words. As like, I don't repeat Dhenuhu all the time or go all the time. What I do is I take some of these words and see which ending it is. Like Saurabheyi is E ending, it will go like Nadi. Then Usra is like Rama, it will go with that. Then Rohini, Ikara, Dhenu, Ukara. Then Bhadra, Bhurimahi, Anaduhi. Okay, Anaduhi will go a little differently. No. E, Nadi only, it will go like Nadi. Pavani. So this is not very, I know, like pinpointing to go. It will not lead us to the cow idea. So we will drop such things. Kalyani, Pavani are not very like usable things. Surabhi, it's okay. Anadvahi, okay.
Surabhi is good.
Surabhi is good. Surabhi is there and the Surabhi is. Then Nachihi, it's not Nili Nachihi. I don't know this word. I have never heard. Dvida, I don't know this. Okay, Bahula. So these also Saraswati, we cannot use all these. Some of them we can definitely use. Okay, we can just choose out of these and we can.
Sister, Amara is good, no? All Amaras Vakyas are good, isn't it? Amara.
Shabdakalpadruma gives words from many things, not just Amaraha, but it is also Shabdaratnavali, Jatadharaha, then Vedanighantu, etc. So many dictionaries it takes.
Madam, Bagula is coming in Bhagavatam. He's one of the characters in Krishna's Dasamas Kandam.
Okay.
Bagula place is also there in Vrindavan.
Very good. I didn't know about it. Thank you. Then Gavam Lakshanadikam Yatha Brihat Samhitayam 61 Adhyaya. If you have a Brihat Samhita, open 61 Adhyaya and go there. You can get more.
Parasharaha.
Parasharaha, Praha, Brihadrathaya. Okay, so those Lakshanas are given, right? So you can also see Gauhu as a word and Dhenu as a word. They are separately given. Okay. So here you will get more points. And these are all simple shlokas. They are from Puranas, right? Vyasa Puranas are very user friendly. They are like beginner friendly also. Even if you know some vibhaktis, some tingantas, kridantas, that's done. You can just read the Purana with no difficulty at all. Okay.
Shabdakalpadruma is written by whom, madam? Shabdakalpadruma. Shabdakalpadruma.
Shabdakalpadruma is written by that, here it is there, one moment. I tell you. Here it's Radha Kanta Deva.
Oh. We can get in the market. Is it available in market?
Yeah, it's there. Five volumes or 6 volumes are there.
Oh, I see.
Right. Oh, I'm sorry. So we have to get back again. Okay, so this is how you will get more details. Like I told you, like you can go check these points, there one topic and then you can check the next point. Tad dadi gunaha, tat dadi gunaha. So you will also get dadi, kshira, gunas, what all he tells. I mean, so much things he tells. Ati pavitratvam, shitatvam. So you can make coin sentences from these and then use them. Okay. So here. Then tad grita gunaha. Okay. Then again gauhu. Now this pum. Okay. So here comes the pum gauhu. So now he'll give all the Vrishabha, etc. things here. Or he'll give in Vrishabha only. See, so many meanings are there. Oh my. Swargaha, then Rashmihi, then Chandraha, then Suryaha, Gomedha Yajnaha, Rishabha Nama Aushadham, So many meanings are there. Do you see that? Goes 3 means chakshuhu, banaha, vak. Okay, so many meanings. Guhu. Go shabdasya so many arthas are there. You can also write that. Go shabdasya bahavaha arthaha santi. All these are the arthas of go. Okay, but we are taking the cow meaning. Okay, you can also write that.
So sometimes it's better to use the one which is more appropriate than which is confusing, right?
No. I'm saying for making essay.
No. I'm just saying in general, there are lots of options, but we choose the one which is more easy to follow.
All these. Gogri, it is leading to cow. Okay,
Right.
but Adra is not leading to cow.
It's not, yeah, I agree. Mahi confuses with the buffalo also. Mahishi, Mahi,
Yeah.
Kalyani, Pavani, Gauri.
Leads to cow. Like that. Arjuni cannot lead to cow.
Right.
Shringini is okay. We can guess. Okay.
It is okay, yeah. So
We
yeah,
should-
I mean,
if we didn't know the meaning of this word, would it lead us to cow? Then we will pick such words. Then we can use.
yeah.
Fine.
I see that in lots of other languages also.
Yes.
Other languages, if you use some word which is more confusing, people mistake it. So better to use be specific to the, yeah.
True.
Bhagini, what is sasna? What is English called? Sasna.
Galakambala, the part which is hanging in the cow's this part. This part is hanging. Neck,
Yeah.
under the neck it is hanging. That
Got
we
it,
can
got it.
do that. Ganga dolu we say.
English, what is the English word? English word?
Sasna is, I don't know Galakambala. I don't know in English. We have to check.
Would be like that.
भगिनी एतत्तु शब्दकल्पद्रुम ऐप् नास्ति खलु भगिनी ऐप् तु ऐप् इस् देर् बट् इट्स् डिफरेण्ट् अस्ति भगिनी
नैव अस्ति सम्यक् एव अस्ति. I don't know the differences, but I use that also. Not very much, but I do use it.
एतावत् वर्णनं नास्ति तत्र अहं दृष्टवती.
Oh, okay. But one advantage is that if you can see it, 1 minute, I'll just remove the blurrer from here. Yeah, you can see now, this is the app, Shabdakalpadruma. When we put the tick mark, then it opens like this. I think it is okay. I use it. Okay.
परन्तु तत्र अहं गौः शब्द एव न लभ्यते भगिनी.
अच्छा. I don't know that. I'm not sure. Okay.
अतः अहं पृष्टवती. चिन्ता नास्ति भगिनी, धन्यवादः.
Right. So, before I go ahead, there are 2 questions. Bhagini, please tell the 6th question in Abhyasa. I'll see that. Which question I don't know. Please, can you read it out? And how many words should the essay be? The second question. Okay. The essay, it depends upon the examiner. How many words? I think yours is like some 100 or 200 words, 150 words, like that. So they give you the they give you the extent, how much it should be there, they will give you. Okay. Fine. So we will stop this and we'll again come back to our document. So what is Abhyasa? 6th question. One Abhyasa is, so based on the following outline, write an essay on Kaveri Nadi. So he made some points. Again, Kaveri, you can check Shabdakalpadruma if it is there. You can get some details from there and try to compose some sentences. Abhyasaha 2. So these are there. Sitihasaha, then Kalyana Nagari. Try to write something. Please start writing something from today and make something meaningful, like whatever. So they gave all these things, I think. Then Patra Lekhan. Okay. They didn't give any other essays, they just gave outlines. Okay, I would want to present one of my essays and then we will close. How I wrote, I'll just show you. I'll share my personal work with you so that it's like, after a long time I had started writing, as I told you. It's not very this thing, but as one, like something different, you can get some idea. So on mother, I wrote something. I'll just show you that.
You wrote this for your Mother's Day?
Not Mother's Day, but I just wrote it like we have a group in which I used to give like every day one topic. Please write 5 sentences on this in Sanskrit. So we had a group there. I used to give like every day one topic. I completed more than 1,000 topics. So one person also wrote the shlokas about each topic. Okay, he printed a book also on those works. Okay. It was a good thing. But that I wrote. The first topic I gave was mother. Okay. Right. So what I wrote, I'll just read out. You can make your sentences beautiful also. We will try to see if any points of such things are possible. Rather than plain sentences, can we make it beautiful? So there is one idea for that. Before I jump into this, I will tell you. Usage of paryaya pada. The synonymous words. Very carefully we should, like instead of Chandraha, if we say Induhu, it's beautiful. Chandraha is very common. Okay, we have heard it a lot of times, so it is just falling no effect on our movement. When we say Induhu, it's a little more appealing. When we say Nishakaraha, it's even more beautiful. So you can make your language beautiful by these Paryaya Padas usage. And the second thing, Sanskrit allows rearrangement of words in a Vakya. We need not strictly go by karta, karma, kriya or karta, kriya, karma. There is no strict order. So you can use that order changing for beauty. Just not randomly doing it every time, but with some arrangement, you can bring some beauty out there. Okay. Third thing, use small samasas. Not very big ones, but small samasas. Okay. Good Telugu has helped me a lot to write good Sanskrit sentences. So if you know your mother tongue very well, then you can definitely, like if you are able to write powerful sentences in your mother tongue, then you can construct powerful sentences in Sanskrit as well. Okay, so let us see the Janani. Ishvaraha na drishyate charma chakshurvyam. So here I have reversed the verb. Okay, verb position. Loke सामान्य मानवैः भगवतः उपस्थितिः साक्षात् न अनुभूयते. So this is another technique where will you write combined with sandhis. In the beginning, you may not be able to do it with effectiveness, but later on when you will be writing, then you will know which words to join for generating a beautiful sandhi. Sandhis will give you a little like command and what you call as grip on the language. Okay, so it will show that you already have some grip on your language. Though in the beginning stage they discourage sandhis, but as you grow up, as you go ahead, usage of sandhis will give your language some more. And when you read also, you will feel happy when you see sandhis. At least I feel very happy. Whenever I see sandhis, I feel, oh, I have something to work, I have something to think, I have something to break here. So it gives me a little challenging kind of or something working kind of feeling. So language works through the sandhis. You can use sandhis also. Okay. So sakshat na anubhuyate. Sa dayaluhu pitroh rupena bhumau vasati iti vijnaha vadanti. So the Bhagavan is not present by himself, but that Dayavan is like living on the earth as parents. So say the educated. Tatrapi matrurupena visheshatah tishtati saha ya janma prabhuti asman palana poshanadikam kritva premna samvardhayati sa mata parama pujaniya asmabhihi tasyaha vayam sarvada adhamaranaha eva. Okay, then now here
Adhamarana means
indebted, right?
Yeah,
Indebted.
correct.
What is that? What is that?
Indebted. Like we take from somebody, we become adhamarana.
Oh, thank you.
Mata sarvasanga parityaginaha samnyasinaha api pujya. So she is worshipable by sannyasis also. Sa swartham vismritya swahitam aviganaya sarvada santanasya palanaya prayojanaya eva swajivanam yapayati. Here there are two ideas put together. Swartham Vismritya Swahitam Aviganaya. Until here, one idea. Sarvada Santanasya Palanaya Jivanam Yapayati. This is the second idea. Prasava Samaye Tadanantaramapi Atyadhika Sharira Pidam Sa Sahate. So we should know which is Atmanepadi, which is Parasmepadi and all. That's unforgivable mistake if you exchange both. Okay, it's not forgivable. We should never play with language. Somebody always there is a continuous quarrel going on my WhatsApp every day. One fellow is there. I don't say it's wrong. So he just argues that no, it should be like English, that we should learn Sanskrit. I said no, you can never learn Sanskrit like English. Just read something and just start speaking. Sanskrit is not that cheap. Please don't make her so cheap. You will fall into pits because there are so many sukshma details in Sanskrit that if you miss them, she is going to fall like the national flag after 15th August. That's why they continuously are sending messages. Please pick them up. Don't let them fall on the roads. Until now, we have been seeing it in the dustbins. It's very horrible. Even Devata's photos on the wedding cards, they put Devata photo, they throw it in the dustbin. Okay. So all these things they do. Sanskrit will become like that. I said, please learn Sanskrit from Guru, learn all the clearly with all the sukshma details and then speak. Even if you don't speak Sanskrit, it's not a big problem in your life. Just do some puja to a Sanskrit book that will fetch you a lot of punya. So this is a continuous, I never agree that Sanskrit can be like any language, like you can just hear and start speaking. No, you should learn the Atmanepada, Parasmepada, the Kridanta forms, the Karmani forms, the Avyayas, where you should put what, which Pratyaya, which Linga, which Vachana, which Visheshana, which is Visheshya. Okay, so which is which Vibhakti. Every detail we should hold and we should have. In essays, the language mistakes are like unforgivable. No, not allowed. Okay. Then, Stanya Panena Poshayati Sarva Ashubhaihi Rakshati Tantanasya Anante Nandati Dukhe Vyathita Bhavati. Dukhecha, I should write Dukhecha Vyathita Bhavati. Or Vyathayati, or she Dukhyati. Such also we can use. Instead of Vyathita Bhavati, we can use a Tinganta form there. Okay.
Dukhecha Dukhayati, maybe.
Dukhayati. We can simply say Dukhayati.
Bhagini, here the Sarva Ashubhaihi Tritiya is used.
Yes.
She protects from. She protects from Ashubha.
Yeah, no, it should be Panchami. Sorry. Sarva Ashubhaihi wrong.
Ashubha.
Yeah, it should be Panchami. I'm sorry. Yeah. Okay. Thank you for pointing out. Ashubha, Ashubhebhya Rakshati. So because of this Telugu effect, or I don't know why, I confuse between like the Trutiya and Panchami. Unless I'm like pointed, many times some people pointed out. So it's a regular mistake in my language. Okay. So I have to be very careful. I'll change it. Thank you. Then, Premna Lalayanti Loka Vyavaharam Shubha Shubham Cha Shikshayati. So it's a causal usage. Okay. Yeah. Then Aparadhe Krite Prathamam Hitam Upadishati. So when some mistake is done, she tells first what is right. Tadapi Ashravane Kopa Dandayati. So when she starts hitting, nobody can stop her. If mother starts hitting, she is very, very freely hitting. She doesn't think over much. Yadi kopi santanasya ahitam acharati tarhi sa aparimitam kruddha bhutva shapate. So aparimitam is a what you call as kriya visheshana here. Okay, so we can use it in napumsaka, nitya napumsaka. That is always. Then na kevalam manaveshu apitu jiva kotyam sarva pranishu matrushu idam lakshanam drishyat. So this is like not just human mother, but all these things. This lakshanam is seen. Vardhake tasyaha seva eva putrasya paramakartavyam. Tasyaha pada samvahanena manaha tirtha snana charana samam shantim. See. So this is a samasa that I am using. Okay. So tirtha pada samvahanena manaha shantim prapnoti or anubhavati. That is the main clause. Tirtha snana acharana samam. So tirthe snanasya acharanena samam. So many vibhaktis I have dropped. Okay, tell me, I bet you will agree. Is it looking beautiful or not beautiful? I leave it to you.
It does. It is nicely written, beginning. The ideas are very nice.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, you mentioned on the last one, even among the inanimate, in other words, animal kingdom, Mata plays a great role, because at least we went for a safari last few weeks ago. They say lioness, when a lioness gave birth to cubs, for the first 4 weeks, they don't have eyesight, they cannot move around much. So the lion really takes care of them. Nobody can even come close to it. So yeah, that idea is very powerful. The last one. Nakevalam manaveshu apati jiva kotyam sarva pranisha matrushidam lakshanam drishyate.
Thank you. Thank you. No, my question was
Madam,
about this samasa usage. Is it beautiful or not? When you put it
Bhagini, yeah, it is giving weightage to the this prabandha.
It is very nice.
It looks
Madam,
beautiful.
You
It
have
is very,
covered
very nice, very
almost
nice.
all points.
Sincerely feel very, very good. Very good.
You have covered almost all points, madam.
So sevayaha punya kritir nanya loke. There is no other punya kriti than her seva. Okay, that's how I concluded. I don't say that this essay is very complete or very like a very good beginning. So we cannot see Ishvara with our eyes. It's not a very good concluding statement or Saransha Buddha statement or an attractive statement. Nothing. It's a simple beginning, and in the concluding, I have just put Tatsevaya. We will. So it's not very like a body conclusion like that, but it's some ideas about mother. That is an essay that I have.
Oh, that is a very model essay. Can you send us by some email or some like that? No, is it possible?
Sure, in the group I'll share. Okay, so I have given the link in the chat group. Please enter this. I will send it again for the new others if anybody else are missing. So one moment. Invite.
Bhagini, you said Ishvarahana drishyate sarva chakshudbhyam. You said it is not that great as a no. That is a very powerful sentence. Why? Because we pray to Shiva, Vishnu, Brahma and all this. They're all on paper. We have not really seen them. The real lively gods are our mom and dad. So that's a very powerful sentence. So don't underestimate that. So really, that really touches on. That's why even Adi Shankara, when his mother dies, he comes and prays the respect, even though as a sannyasi is supposed to be, given up the world. So nothing can replace mom or dad. So
you're given the link, but how to get the link? I have not got it down from here. How to see the link?
I have given. I don't know how else to give. Okay. I have given. Please write to me. Write a mail to me. I'll give you the link. Other students have also done that. Okay. You can write, drop a mail. Yeah. In the group I will share.
Bhagini, if I want to quote Janani Janma Bhumischa Swargatapi Gariyasi,
yes,
should that be the opening sentence or the concluding sentence, or it can be either?
Quotations can be good beginnings, but let it be your own sentence. I prefer, like it's my personal holding that quotations make very good beginnings. I have seen people starting with quotations, but it's a parai idea. But your idea, if you start with, and in the middle, if you put the quotations, it will be good weightage.
The beginning is also okay. Beginning is also okay.
In the conclusion, you can close with a quotation. That you can do. Okay. In the conclusion.
Bhagini, please give some small topics which you have attempted.
Okay.
If possible, in the group.
Yeah, in the group I will write, or I will tell you right now. We can write about Pustakam also. Okay. Like Pustakam, you favorite topic of mine. You can write on Pustakam at least 20 sentences, because I see that Dhenu essay, model essay that they have given have more sentences than I thought of. Okay. So write 20 sentences on Pustakam. Please rearrange it, edit it. Again, think over if you can add something, and we will meet back on Thursday. Okay. We will discuss each of your essays, and we can also make something in the class. On other topic, we will lively discuss. On these presentations, I would like to. If you want to post in the group also, you can post. I will read out from there. Okay. You can write and take a photograph and send it. That also you can.
Thanks, madam.
Madam, I am not in the group. How to join that, madam?
I have given, please write and mail to me, ushatanka.vyoma@gmail.com. Please drop a mail to me. I will join you in the group.
Okay, thank you.
I think now it will be needed for us to be all to be in the group. Until now, it was just sharing the class link and some here and there. But now I think we need it a lot for some discussions. Okay.
Bhagini, one question on the Vyakarana. You say the second paragraph, you say, Mata Sarvasanga Parityaginaha Sanyasinaha Api Pujya. Sanyasina, I thought it's called a Samnyasinaha. It's not Sanyasina. Is there a
both are allowed. Like it can be like this also.
Samnyasinaha, yeah.
This
That's
also
what I thought. Yeah.
Both are allowed. But anyhow, the Anuswara will become by on na, it will become na again. Okay, so.
Dhanyavada.
Thank you for this one. Really, it's a
It's a Sarva Shabbat.
Ashubhebhya Rakshati. Okay. So right now.
Sannyasina, is it what is the modification you have sent told, Aminatha? What is the modification you have told?
Rule. Why worry about all that? No, please don't.
Sannyasina. Sannyasina.
Shakti Vibhakti Ekavachana. Samnyasi and Sannyasi. Both are correct. It's the Anunasika related thing. Okay. So usage of, please share such useful groups. Okay. Yeah. I'll try to here type answer and put the group link. Please see if everyone can have it. Kutaha means both. Kutaha means why and not where, but kutaha means why and where from. From is the idea. Kutaha. From where?
Bhagini, what is this link for?
Group, our Telegram group. I think you're already.
I'm already in the group, so it's fine.
So others are not able to see it in the chat, so I gave in the question and answers. Okay.
No, but your first three sentences, paragraph opening, that's a very, very powerful and also impressive. So I like that opening line. People use Matra Devo, Baba, Pitra Devo, but this is more interesting. Ishvaraha nadrishyate charma chakshubhyam. So that's why they also emphasize on our Pitra karmas and all this, because they are the gods. This, Shiva and Vishnu, yeah, people say it, but I don't see him. But I see mom and dad every day. So that should be the opening remark. That's very powerful.
Thank you. I'm happy that you all liked it. I have more essays. I'll share that link. That WordPress site is there. I will give you that link. You can just go through those essays. Whatever you need, you can take. It's all open. It's all for you all. Okay. And please start writing your own. One thing I will tell you. First, aim for correct sentences. However, it should be correct. Grammatically. The next will be, if you can join two sentences together. There are two ideas. If you can join together, 1 minute, some other sounds are coming. So if you have two ideas to join, then try to join them with one kritva, that ktwanta, lyabantas, or some other tumun. You can use such things, then join them. The third thing, like usage of sandhis and make that words a little weightage will come. Fourth thing, small samasas. We have in our mother tongues lot of samasas. If you are good at your mother tongue, then you can do it. Okay. And yeah, that's all. These four things, if you will follow, then first make a note of what all you want to write, and then divide it into this head, body, and conclusion. Opening. Then you can write. Let us see. Pustakam is the topic. Let us see what we will have to discuss in the next class. And you have anything to share? You have read anything good about essays you want to share? Then please welcome. No, you are not all like young kids. You are not young kids. You must have your own reading also, your own practices also. But please attempt something. Instead of like Pustakam also, you can write something on any topic that these people have given. Okay, one moment. Let me share that document again. Yeah. So in this, they have given so many topics. So Udyanam, Kalyana Nagari, Gajaha, Deepavali. So we had Swatantra Dinotsavam yesterday. You can write on Swatantra Dinotsavam. Okay. So Swatantra Dinotsavasya Amananam. How you celebrate Swatantrata Divasa. You can write on that. Pustakam Swatantra. So 2 options are there for you. You can just.
Dhanyavada.
Swasti Vadami. स्वस्ति प्रजाभ्यः परिपालयन्तां न्याय्येन मार्गेण महीं महिषाः गोब्राह्मणेभ्यः शुभमस्तु नित्यं लोकाः समस्ताः सुखिनो भवन्तु शुभमस्तु सर्वेभ्यः राम 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 नमो नमः।